everybody, welcome to my video. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for clicking on this video. As you can tell by the title, I am showing my life and how I got here and stuff like that. Before I get started, I just wanted to explain what this channel is about, and it's going to be about my life, and in a way I want it to be like kind of like a motivational, very real channel, but also just a day in the life, I guess. I just want this to kind of help somebody. So if you guys can like comment down below and like, subscribe, and just help me get this video out there. This video is not going to be so much about that at the moment. This is just an update for anyone who's clicking on this video about me. So there's three things I want to get to. Well, two things about me, and one is just like something that I like to go about, or to go by. So I have my phone here. The first thing I wanted to talk about is how I got into the position I am today. So to start off at the very beginning, after graduating high school, I went in and worked at Walmart for about 3 months, I think. And in those 3 months, towards the end, my brother called me and asked me if I wanted to go work with him. And at Walmart, I was making about $400, a little over $400 a week, working 40 hours. So $800 every paycheck, because they paid every 2 weeks. And my brother said that I was gonna make about triple that in 1 week. Well, double that in a week. Triple what I make a week in 1 week. Anywho, so after that being said, obviously I would want to go get more money. So I asked him if it was going to be hard, if I was going to be able to do it, because he worked construction. He did concrete for the oil field on compression stations and stuff like that. So never did that in my life, and I asked him if I was able to do it, if I was going to be good enough to work there, I guess you could put it. And he said, don't worry about that, you'll learn, you know, stuff in that nature. Had to buy a whole bunch of clothes, because a $30 shirt, or I had to get some money from my mom and my brother, because we had to wear FR and steel toe boots and all that good stuff. If you guys don't know what FR is a $30 shirt could be an $80 shirt, $60 shirt, $120 pants, $100 pants. So it was pricey to get started, but well worth it in the long run. So we got out there. 6 months in, somewhere in that time, a crane operator came up to me and told me that look around for a career, because at the time I was just a labor hand. And he told me, look around for a career and see what you want to do, because you don't want to be a labor hand for the rest of your life. And that's true, because labor hands get paid low wages and they do a lot of work with their body. So that's what I did. Looked, and a lot of the pipe fitters and stuff like that is cool. You know, I was kind of like a welder helper too at the time, so that got me into seeing what the welders were doing. And that's how I decided to become a welder, because I would see them in their nice trucks, you know, doing their own thing, welding on some big pipe with their welder helpers, and listening to music all day. And that just seemed, you know, cool and semi-easy from what I knew. So after the job ended, I went home. I think I had like $20,000 to my name, and I spent a lot of that money on my car, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be part of the car scene at the time. So I built my car, you know, I went out to shows and did all that. After that, went to welding school. 9 months, did all that, passed all my MIG, stick, MIG and flux, all them tests on pipe and plate. Did a little bit of aluminum. After that, me and a buddy that I met at welding school here in Houston got our first job together all the way in Austin. And we were pretty much broke at the time. I'd say a few thousand, few hundred to our name maybe. We were realistically at the beginning, we're gonna stay in our cars to sleep until we racked up some money to get like a small apartment. Thankfully, his girlfriend's mom invited us to stay at their house for free until it got to a point where we were paying bills and stuff like something happened with them. I don't want to get into all of that. We went to her brother's. Her brother invited us, and we made you know, paying this certain amount to stay there because we had 2 rooms, and yeah, thankful for all of that. So that was our first job at $20 or $23 an hour, slightly cheap, only working $40 an hour. Wasn't that great. Left that job. After that, I think we went back to a welder helper, or we got onto the oil field as welder helpers. I brought me, him, a friend, another friend from school, and my cousin. Did that for a while, 4 months I think, racked up some money, came home and took a decreased pay and you know, got other jobs, and now I'm here. So if you guys want to know more to that story, comment down below and I'll go full depth video for that. The second thing I want to talk about is my investments and regrets. So right now, at the moment, I'm investing on my Robinhood account in a few things, but I'm going to show you how much I have currently. So let me flip this camera around so I can see what I'm showing you. So right here is my Robinhood account at $10,000, and I am down 3.66%. I'm only down $300. And a big regret that I had was, I think in 2024, I invested in Robinhood, the account or the app that I'm investing on. In 2024, I invested $400 at $41 a share, $300 at $38 a share, $500 at $49, $500 at $47, and there's a lot more in between. With that being said, I would have had $2,000 at an average of $50 to $40. Currently, Robinhood is $123 a share. So if I just held and never sold because I think the market dipped and I sold, and I've done that previously about 2 times since I've been testing out investing. So yeah, I would have had a lot of money. I would have probably almost tripled my investment. So 2,000 could have turned into 6. I told my wife this time that I'm gonna invest, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna sell. I'm just gonna let it ride out. So that's what I'm doing. And currently, obviously, I have $10,000 of my own money invested because I'm down to $300. I actually have $10,600 invested of my own money. So hopefully next year it just goes up. So yeah, that's kind of like my investment and regret for Robinhood and my life. I regret not just pursuing the hold and investing, because that's just what the market does. So if you guys want to know more about my investments, comment down below. I'm not financially anything like that. I'm just investing on things that I think will work. The next thing I wanted to talk about investing was my 401k account that I started this year with my company. They did a 15% 401k match. So every 15% I put into my 401k every week for my paycheck, they will match dollar to dollar up to 15%. So this year I've only been doing 8 to 10% just to save that little bit of money, because, you know, I wanted to build up some wealth in my account, in my bank account. To be honest, I guess it wouldn't make too much of a difference, but anywho, currently I have $15,000 in my retirement 401k account, and I just bumped it up to 15% for 2026. So we'll see how that does. Do update videos maybe every 3 months or 2 months or every month on stuff like this to see where we're at, if you guys would like to see that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was back when I came home with that $20,000 from working with my brother. I wish I didn't just use it all on my going out, my cars, food, anything that I spent at that time. I wish I would have invested my money at that time, because I'm pretty sure that money would have shot up like crazy by now. I just wish I did things a little different at that time. So if you guys are young and you guys are racking up money, keep it in your head that investing is a good thing. Not too sure. I'm not an investing guru, but, you know, I guess use common sense. Third thing I wanted to talk about was don't worry about anyone else. Just do your thing. I mean, everybody does their own thing. Everybody's everybody is at a different point in life. Keep your head in your zone, you know, focus on the path that you need to go on to be where you want to be. Put the going out all the time to the side, you know, limit your fast food eating to the side. That will help a lot. I mean, imagine making $800 a week, but you go out to eat every day. Let's just do the math real quick. You go out to eat, I mean, you make $800 a week. You go out to eat $12 every day, on average. Let's say you work Monday through Friday, 5 days. $60 a day, right? You minus that by 800 a week, you're already down to $740, right? 60 times 4, that's $240 a month that you're spending on fast food. And that's just if you spend $12 on average. That's pretty hard to do nowadays, especially if you're working a lot, because you're gonna wanna fill your body with more food. So just think about that, $240 a month. If you do $240 a month times 12 for 8 months, that's a lot of money on fast food. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing the math right. If I'm not, you know, just get the idea. But yeah, just worry about what you need to do to get where you want to be. I mean, people have told me in my career field, I don't know how it is in other career fields, but people have, you know, talked down on me, you know, didn't think I could do it, or just talk trash all the time. Someone's trying to learn something, but they're just like bashing you on trying to learn. Like, that don't make no sense. Or there's people who give you advice. Why are you giving someone advice if you're literally in the same position, same company, same everything? And that's like me saying, like, older people, like 40-year-old people talking to a 21, 22-year-old in the same shoes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, take that advice with a grain of salt. Listen to what you want to hear. Use social media to your advantage. Don't use it to, I guess, in a way to bring you down, because you see someone with the nice cars, nice this, nice that, all the followers, and you're just like, I guess, feel behind. I'm not saying I figured it all out. I'm still learning. I'm still wanting to do more. But that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and felt the realism in this video, because that's what I want it to be about. I want it to be about realism. I don't want to be just like fake stuff. I want it to be real. I want you guys to see this, not to see a personality. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. I'll answer a lot of things. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, life's life. And yes, I'm married. I don't remember if I said that in this video, but yeah. Lots of people are going to think that being married at 23 years old is weird, but that's what I decided to do. And that's staying in my own lane. I don't tell nobody else that they can't do what they don't want to do. And to be honest, a lot of welders that I've met or I've heard don't want to teach other people who are coming into the company. I mean, you don't got to teach them everything, but I mean, just help them a little bit. So I'm going to stop right there. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.